friends. Today I'm inviting you to transplanting of my 18 microbroccolies, adeniums with the smallest of small leaves. I have 18 of them. Here is a ruler for comparison. They are my oldest of this type, 3.5 years old. They were growing for about half a year from seed to seedlings in a perlite, and then they were transplanted, each one separately, into 1-gallon pots. And here they were, last 3 years, growing very slowly. Yesterday I thought, well, how about if I transplant one to see what's hidden inside? So I did. First I transplanted one, and it had a hidden trunk, sort of like a carrot, very few roots. I just planted it in fresh growing medium right back. And then I pull out of old pot another, and voila! It looked sort of interesting. I put it in a bonsai pot. And then I pull out of growing medium, old growing medium, a third one. And wow, what a new trunk by planting it higher. So today I mixed a batch of fresh growing medium for it, for the rest of them. And I wanna take a look inside of these pots. What a treasure of trunks they might be hiding. So let me get them out and show you. Okay, here they are, little show-offs. I took the growing medium off and then I washed them. And even though they have a same set of parents, you can see how very different they are. Some have a little bit reddish leaves and smaller leaves than the other ones. Those have worse roots, and some of them passed away. I just hope that at least one of them would grow big enough for me to be able to graft some branches on a regular adenium, and then it'll take off, which I showed you in some other videos already, how they're growing very much once they're grafted. Or you know what? Let me just show you again. You see how healthy, vigorously. It grows once it's grafted. What I'm really for is what I saw on a internet once, and I saved the photo. I don't know if it's real or if it's Photoshop. Take a look. You see? Magnificent microleaf microbroccoli Adenium bonsai. But when I take a close look right here, I see something strange. So I don't know if this is real and attainable, or if this is just photoshopped. Anyway, back to our project. This one has the biggest roots. Would have to go into biggest pot. Okie dokie. Transplanting into new growing medium shall begin. And a little higher, so the trunks, this parts would become green once exposed to light in about a month. Some had a tiny roots here that I took off, you see here, because I wanted this to be the trunk of a majestic miniature tree. Majestic but so small that as I get older and frailer, I still will be able to manage. Lift the pot and transplant, take care of these magnificent big trees that are at age 3.5 years old, this little. Okay, transplanting done, just in time. I don't know if you can see it, there is a moon in the sky. There. Goodbye, moon. Luckily, enough light to show you. Tomorrow or next day I'll water them and put on the tags. This is just to show that pot being completely filled with roots of a root-bound plant is not the only reason to transplant. Sometimes they just grow too slow, so if I don't transplant, there's gonna be caked sections dry and the roots drying in that part, and then there is almost no leaves, and trunk can get shriveled. So it's just like when the quarantine lasts very, very long. You have to get outside and breathe some fresh air. So the roots of these plants can get some fresh growing medium to crawl through. In nature they would just crawl far and wide to get some exercise, and here is the transplanting. These three yesterday and these today. And so, my friends, thank you for watching. If you like this video and didn't subscribe yet, click on the round icon to subscribe